This module has focused on key thinkers and different methods of teaching and learning within education, which have helped me shape my own ideology. Before this module, I had a limited view of teaching and learning, mainly due to my own experiences of an education largely focused around what Ken Robinson referred to as schools organised on factory lines. This was dominated at times by standardised testing and rote learning, with a focus on the passing down of knowledge. However, after undertaking this module, I am now more aware and open to different methods of teaching and learning, causing me to move away from a focus upon standardised testing, highly valued by Gove, to a more child-centred and creative approach. I believe this approach will prepare pupils for the society of the future, a view which is also embraced by contemporary thinkers like Ken Robinson. For example, I would like schools within the UK to take some inspiration from the Steiner approach, as I believe schools should develop the child holistically, not just academically, by creating a learning environment that engages the learner's intellect, practical skills, and empathy, as I believe the main role of the learner is to engage with and enjoy learning. Additionally, I think that the UK should follow the direction of countries such as Finland and reduce standardised testing. I think that this would help pupils engage with learning and increase their desire to learn. I believe this because research from the OECD suggests that Finnish children experience less stress within education compared to their peers in other countries. Moreover, I know I have had increased anxiety within moments of my educational experience due to standardised testing, and this is why I am passionate about wanting to reduce the stresses of schooling for pupils. Instead, I believe focus should be on a child-centred approach to learning, and not a subject-led education or an education based on examination outcomes. I hope this will mean children will have a desire to learn, and this could increase their self-esteem, which I think would promote creativity. Creativity is seen by Robinson as the process of developing original ideas that have value, which can be achieved through freedom of expression, but also discipline and self-control. Furthermore, creativity is central to my ideology of education because it can help develop critical thinkers, problem solvers, and those who are able to work on their own initiative. This refers back to Robinson's principle, which highlights the importance of creativity within education to equip children with the skills and experiences that will prepare them for their future society. For example, I have seen young children engaging with painting and drawing within art lessons. This not only encourages self-expression, but also improves motor skills, which can be later used when writing to help control pencil grip and letter formation. To enable this, I'd want my classrooms to be modelled on Montessori classrooms, in that I'd want the walls to be fairly neutral and calm, so as not to distract pupils from engaging with the learning. However, I believe that it is not only the learning environment within the classroom which is important, as I think learning experiences outside of the classroom are just as crucial to a learner's development. Therefore, I am passionate about the role of outdoor education and believe it should form part of my ideology. Outdoor education can benefit the development of a learner's self-esteem, intellect, and social skills by providing managed risk through informal, out-of-doors learning experiences. And I believe the development of these skills will provide essential foundations for life during and after the learner's school experience. For example, by building a forest den together, children are learning many skills, such as sharing responsibility and resources, communicating with one another, and gaining a sense of satisfaction when the task is complete, or learning how to cope with failure if the den is not built successfully. Furthermore, informal learning outside of the classroom can occur in other places, like museums and art galleries, enabling children to gain practical, concrete experiences, meaning they have the potential to engage with learning in ways that may not always be possible within the constraints of a classroom. For me, as a pupil, this meant travelling to theatres and watching performances of various theatre groups on school excursions. As a result, this produced a range of multisensory stimulus and connected with my personal interest in drama, and I believe this helped promote me to find an enjoyment in and dedication to theatre studies. Yet, also integral to my ideology, alongside the promotion of creativity, is the idea of child-centred learning. To achieve this within my classroom, I would draw on the ideas of Montessori's self-directed learning by giving children a choice of activities in some lessons to suit their personal interests and help meet their individual needs. I believe this style of education would provide freedom and choice for pupils within their own learning, which I believe is a good thing. I think this could promote pupils to become more independent thinkers, a skill which will be invaluable to them in later life, linking back to Robinson's principle of equipping pupils with skills for the future. Relating to this and drawing further upon the Montessori approach, I would try to make sure I develop an environment of mutual respect and trust between myself in the role of a teacher and my pupils. This is because I think that teachers and pupils can engage in the learning experience together, and I consider the best way to do this is through the teachers trusting more in the abilities of their pupils to self-direct their learning, much like Montessori believed. I hope that this will create a more genuine and trusting relationship between teachers and pupils, enabling them both to get the most out of the schooling experience. It would be even better for this mutual respect and positive relationship to be extended between teachers and parents to further enable each pupil's schooling experience to be the best that it could be. To conclude, this module has taken me on a thought-provoking journey that has made me more aware and open to different styles of education and introduced me to different ideologies like Steiner, Montessori and outdoor learning, which were previously quite new concepts to me. Over the course of this module, I feel that my personal ideology of education has really grown, from a limited knowledge of education ideologies and experiences of formal testing, into a wider and deeper understanding of different education ideologies. Therefore, I have now moved towards a child-centred and creative approach to teaching and learning, embracing the development of the child holistically, not just academically. In the future, I hope to use these ideologies and incorporate them into my own class when I am a teacher, taking inspiration from Steiner, education overseas, outdoor education, informal learning, and of course the beliefs of Ken Robinson, to turn my vision into a reality. I hope that my ideology will inspire, enthuse, and encourage pupils holistically to follow their passions and prepare them the best I can for their bright futures.